Asia Pacific Institute for Broadcast and Development AIBD, established in 1977 under the auspices of UNESCO, is a unique regional intergovernmental organization serving countries of the United Nations Economic and Social Commission for Asia and the Pacific in the field of electronic media development. Full membership of AIBD is confined to sovereign states, and they are invited to designate the broadcasting authority of the country to be the beneficiary. AIBD currently has 26 full member countries, represented by 34 organizations and 67 affiliate member organizations, with a total membership of 101, representing 48 countries and regions and over 50 partners in Asia, Pacific, Europe, Africa, Arab states, and North America. The first conference of AIBD, held in Maldives, was hosted by Public Service Media, PSM. The 43rd Annual Gathering, the 16th AIBD General Conference, and associated meetings were attended by around 50 members from all member countries. The 43rd Annual Gathering kick-started with inaugural ceremony on 21st of August at Bandos, Maldives. Vice President of Maldives Abdullah Jihad was the chief guest of the ceremony. On the keynote of the inaugural ceremony, Vice President Abdullah Jihad stated that media has the vast potential of acting as a catalyst towards nation building.
The government of Maldives recognizes the vital role media plays or media can play in the development of this nation. Like every other developing country, Maldives is faced with challenges in creating and expanding a media platform that propagates valid and reliable information and encouraging constructive dialogue. Social media offers a level of flexibility that traditional media does not afford. The main distinguishing feature of new media, especially social media, is the much higher level of interaction. This is an essential prerequisite for inclusive discussion, a discussion that culminates in informed decisions and holistic change by incorporating live experiences of people from all walks of life.
Speaking at the opening ceremony, Deputy Managing Director of Public Service Media PSM, Amrit Shayan Shahid, said that such events would promote the country in the international media and that this is an opportunity for Maldivians to develop and expand their expertise and talents.
It is our aim to responsibly inform, entertain, educate, and persuade the public for a better nation. As a media company, our services has been diversified to a level which we haven't seen in the past. As such, we have introduced channels to cater different demands and markets. This includes covering from entertainment, sports, news, religious, and tourism. We accommodate a total of 8 TV channels, 3 radio channels, 1 online media platform, and a magazine which broadcasts nationwide. We aim to streamline the content from all our channels into digital media using modern tools and applications such as social media, YouTube, and mobile applications. We have franchised our digital content and broadcast worldwide. Our very creative and energetic team work across the clock to achieve the milestones, and they are determined to do even more. Moreover, PSM has taken a leap over the border to international platforms.
The president of AIBD, Abbas Naseri, also addressed the inaugural ceremony. In his speech, AIBD's president highlighted the integral role that media plays in maintaining peace and friendship in the world.
In the past 12 months, AIBD has pursued 36 training initiatives such as workshops and seminars, and has lined up several more this year and beyond to enable broadcasters to contribute to the imperatives of the organization's sustainable growth. A commitment to this purpose must emanate from top management as well as from all levels of the organization. There are many more demands and pivotal roles media can play for sustainable development. Some of them are reflected in the Qingdao Declaration on Media and the World Sustainable Development issued during the Asia Media Summit 2017. The declaration encourages international partners through various mechanisms to support media programs, including AIBD initiatives that enhance skills and competences of journalists, editors, production and technical collaborators.
The inaugural ceremony AIBD Awards 2017 were presented in both TV and radio. This year, AIBD's TV award was presented in 2 categories.
The AIBD TV Awards for Towards a Waste-Free Society is proudly presented to MediaCorp, Channel News Asia, Singapore.
This is 1 ton of textile waste. I have here 30 refrigerators that have been thrown away because they don't work anymore.
Our trash, when it's out of sight, it's out of mind. We don't think much about it.
Actually, if you drink coffee every day, this is the amount of waste you create in a year.
We are creating more trash than ever before.
The AIBD TV Awards for the Best TV program on bridging the gender gap is proudly presented to Deutsche Welle, Germany for winning entry Global 3000 Women 20.
We meet successful female entrepreneurs and look at the challenges they've had to cope with. While 76% of the world's men have a job, only 44% of women are paid for work that they do.
We women face both cultural and social limitations. We tend to stick to our training and our upbringing.
In addition to this, AIBD Radio Awards were also presented in 2 categories.
And the AIBD Radio Award for Best Program on Fighting Deforestation goes to China National Radio, CNR, The New Life of Two Woodcutters. And now to present the prestigious Reinhard Kohne Memorial Award on the Journey of the Migrant, we call upon the Vice President of Maldives, His Excellency Abdullah Jihad, to present the awards to the winners. We have two winners here for this category. China National Radio CNR for their winning entry Hand in Hand. And now we call upon the winner from Minal FM Radio Television Malaysia RTM for their program The Rise.
Sri Lanka, pearl of the Indian Ocean. Decades of political rancor between the majority Sinhalese and the minority Tamils. Never-ending insurgency against the government by the liberation tigers of Tamil. Throngs of Sri Lanka nationals dragged their feet off their motherland only to be labeled as refugees in the country.
But the crew members have some responsibilities,
At the end of the first day, the delegates had a dinner night which was attended by Vice President Abdullah Jihad. The dinner night had various cultural performances which were showcased to the delegates. The delegates also performed at the dinner night. On the second day of the conference, the delegates consisted of closed-door meetings. The meeting examined the annual performance of Institute and future plans to respond to the fast-changing media landscape in Asia Pacific. The members of the conference also discussed the developmental needs of member countries on a broader aspect. At the AIBD General Conference, it was decided to expand the number of opportunities provided for member countries in 2018 and 2019. On the sidelines of the conference, the chair of PSM delegates, Managing Director of PSM, Ibrahim Khalil, met with members from other countries. During these meetings, PSM and media delegates discussed ways to cooperate in human resource development and providing technical assistance to PSM. In response, officials from National Media Institute of Malaysia, Singapore, Sri Lanka, and Thailand pledged support to PSM. During the conference, it was decided to hold the 2018 AIBD General Conference in Colombo as proposed by Sri Lanka. Furthermore, it was also decided that the Asia Media Summit would be held in the Indian capital city, New Delhi, in 2018, while the 2019 General Conference is slated to be held in Bhutan. All the delegates from the countries appreciated PSM's effort and thanked PSM for hosting the event.
It's huge. So thank you very much. It's huge. In addition, it's such a beautiful place. And it's all happy. It's very good experience. It's all happy. Very good experience.
The Asia Pacific Institute for Broadcast and Development AIBD Conference had its last event, the Excursion Day Trip, on the 23rd of August. The day's activities, which were organized by the Public Service Media PSM, had visits to major developmental sites and offices of the Greater Mala region. The first stop in the excursion was a tour of the National Airport of Maldives, Velana International Airport. Velana International Airport, previously known as Ibrahim Nasser International Airport, is the main international airport in the Maldives. It is located on Hulule Island in the North Mali Atoll, nearby the capital city, Mali. Today, the airport is well connected with major airports around the world, mostly serving as the main gateway into the Maldives for tourists. It is managed financially and administratively by an independent corporate entity known as Maldives Airports Company Limited, MACL. The airport first started out as a small strip of land on the then inhabited island of Hulule. Hulule Airport was opened on October 19, 1960. The first destination of the AIBD excursion is the new Velana International Airport's runway, which is a reclaimed area. In the tour, delegates were provided with information about the newly developed seaplane port and the new runway. The new runway would be longer and wider than the current runway, which has 3,200 meters and 45 meters in width. The runway, which is now being developed, would have a length of 3,400 meters and a width of 65 meters. The cost of developing Velana International Airport grosses to 1 billion rupiah. The information about these developments were delivered by authorities who had a question and answer session at the end of the airport tour. In addition, the delegates were also given information on future developmental projects to be carried out at the airport. The next stop of the excursion was the youth city, Hulumale, developed by the administration of President Abdullah Yamin Abdul Qayyum. Hulumale is a reclaimed island located in the south of North Mali Atoll. The artificial island was reclaimed to establish a new land mass required to meet the existing and future housing, industrial and commercial development demands of the Greater Mali region. The development and management of island is undertaken by government-owned corporation called Housing Development Corporation, HDC. And the next destination of the AIBD excursion is the youth city of Maldives, Hulumale. And currently we are at the Hulumale Development Corporation's exhibition center, where the delegates are given information about the development programs in Hulumale city. Delegates were given information by the developers of the youth city, the Housing Development Corporation Limited, HDC. The officials of HDC revealed information regarding the developmental phases in the Hulumale region.
We have just explained to them the major ongoing developments in Hulumale. We have also briefed them about the available investment opportunities, as well as a little bit about how Hulumale has grown over the years. So this project was first commenced in 1997, so we have briefed them over the years how the city has flourished.
The delegates also visited the central park of Hulumale, where they were shown the housing units developed around the area. So how do you feel about Maldives and how about this AIBD exhibition?
Actually, I feel very happy and very proud of you. I feel I'm very lucky to be here today at your new airport site, and it's like a miracle for me, you know, because we are neighbors, Sri Lanka and Maldives, but I think we have a lot to learn from you.
Up to the level, until the moment I saw all the plans and everything, I didn't have the thought that Maldives is going to come up like this. So I think by 3 or 5 years, this will big bomb, or you know, it will boom up to a bigger level. So hope to see a new exciting Maldives soon.
New airport is massive, and it's the first experience for us to visit a site where a new airport is being built. And after all, it is built for the biggest aircraft in the world. So I congratulate Maldives in being able to achieve this.
We visited the Hulumale Island, and we saw a lot of construction going on there. And as a Chinese, I'm very happy to see that this project is in cooperation with Chinese construction companies. And I know that both of the two governments have a lot of important agreements. So we're really happy to see that Maldives is developing very quickly, and everything is full of vitality.
I think it's been great. We're having a great time over here, and especially here, whatever they're showing, you know, it feels great to think that after 2, 3 or 4 years, Maldives will be a complete different country.
The last stop of excursion was the Dolphin and Sunset Cruise. The delegates were seen enjoying the cruise as they described this experience an out-of-the-world experience.
It's been a beautiful day looking at the sea everywhere. You know, Maldives is so beautiful, and I'm especially enjoying this dolphin ride, looking for dolphins, or rather chasing the dolphins here in Maldives. I'm really, really happy because this is a beautiful experience.
It's really a fantastic one. Actually, it's my very first time to Maldives. I really enjoy the beautiful island and the local culture as well.
I'm more of the person that would really want to preserve culture. Technology, development is okay for as long as Maldives as a republic does not lose its identity. It should never lose its identity. That's what makes a nation great.
I really love the dolphin watching because I was waiting since the day I came here to see the dolphins, where in my country we can't see dolphins. It's like wonders in the world. It's something like how we see the wonders if I notice any dolphins in my country.
The AIBD Conference 43rd Annual Gathering, the 16th AIBD General Conference and associated meetings ended with great hope for a better conference next year. From Maldives, Ismail Azim, SM News.